It's in the evening now, and the temperature's gotten a little hotter. So I think it's still in the 80s. I'm not quite sure. Maybe a little humid. And I'm carrying my heavy tripod. I got 2 cameras. Have some water this time and some food. So definitely feeling the extra weight. The other direction was a minimum maintenance trail. I don't know what you call this. This is the trail. You can't get more minimum than this, I don't think. I'm a mile into the hike, and it's kind of a cool trail. I'm just really into the woods. So there's not a lot of like photographic interest, I guess. It's just a nice hike, and knock on wood, the bugs are minimal. And then I keep checking about every 50 feet or so, and there's no ticks on me. So but not much as far as photos are concerned. So I guess I'm just gonna enjoy the hike. Well, this was a little nice surprise. The trail opened up into this pond or tiny lake here, and I got a few shots of that, I don't know, peninsula. I don't think it's an island, but straight ahead here, I'll show, hopefully a good one turned out. And then way on the other side, almost silhouetted with the sun kind of back behind it and to the left, there's some pine trees back there that I got too, so. Yeah, very pretty back here. Nice and calm. Got a little breeze too. It feels nice. There's some very tall pines up here. Plus I'm down a little bit too from them. So my head is maybe 2 feet above the trunk base of these, but still they go up super high. And trying to get somewhat of a decent shot here without a lot of noise. There's some branches and things from other trees kind of in the way. But I'm at 10 millimeters. I mean, it doesn't look too well, yeah, it does look a little distorted, but who cares? At this angle, you kind of expect it. And there's some nice light that's bouncing off the tops. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's pretty wide. hope that was on film or camera. If I would have been here about a minute earlier, that would have been cool to capture him flying, like literally right in front of me and landing. You could really hear him, his feet hitting the water. Trying to hurry here. The sun is kind of going behind some clouds. When I came down into this little path here, the trees were lit up really nicely. They still are, but it's not as vibrant, but still can salvage it, I think. I gotta kind of hurry. God, it's gorgeous back here. When I captured that last shot, I was near the end of that trail, and it's still pretty light out. And so I was heading back to the camper, actually, and decided to go up a few more miles, and I'm back at the headwaters of the Mississippi. I was here yesterday morning. I think it was yesterday morning at sunrise, and now it's sunset. So who knows, maybe I'll get a different picture because of the light, or maybe there'll be a bunch of similar pictures from the other day. So be fun to see what it's like in the evening. I was surprised there was only one other vehicle in the parking lot. So yeah, we have kind of the park to ourselves, which is nice. I took one photo just with the lights, the light on the pine tree over there, but other than that, I'm just kind of enjoying the sights and sounds in a beautiful evening. Well, I hung out for a little while. There ended up being a few more people there. I don't know where they came from, but they were nice and quiet anyway. But got a few shots, but for the most part, just really enjoyed the evening. Very quiet and peaceful. It's kind of a special place. So I think that wraps up for this evening. So I'm gonna head back to the camper, and we'll catch you again in the morning. It's the next morning, and it's a beautiful morning. It's after a warm day yesterday. It got pretty chilly last night, and it's a little cold this morning. I should be wearing a jacket, but in any case, it's going to be another hot one today. And I'm out walking around, not really finding a lot of photo opportunities, honestly. I'm still on my way through the trail, probably have maybe another mile or so left on this particular hike, and then I'll see what I want to do from there. But so far, just trying to enjoy the hike and keeping an eye out. This one's a little challenging because I want to get the path, but really the pretty sun is over here, which means I need to do a panorama. And I'll probably exposure bracket to get the exposure right on these because it's really bright over here, a little darker over there. I'm gonna go f11, a little higher aperture number, get a little bit of sun star. One more here. I gotta make sure my hand isn't in there. I have a pretty wide view here with this, so I might not be able to tie it together very easily, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna do one more down this path. It's not as bright, but I think it still looks okay. Got some sun splotches here and there. No pano here. There. I'm also doing one super low here, getting some of that lit up grass in the foreground. Not quite sure on the composition. I'll hurry up before my light goes. There's a kind of a brighter sunspot hitting a leaf. That's kind of a neat area of focus here, so yeah, we'll see. Have another path shot, but the light here looks really nice. And I have my camera set up here ready to fire off a bracket. And I can't really set the action cam down anywhere because the ground is very rocky. So yeah, hopefully that turned out. It looks nice in the back of the camera. They all do though. We'll see when we get it developed. Hey, I remembered to turn off the light meter and to turn it on before I put it in the bracket. This seems kind of like a cool scene. I'm gonna go F9. Scene has film written all over it. Now I gotta figure out how to see here. A little bit of a breeze kicking up. See how I want to expose it. This is awkward. Oh, okay. I'm at a 15th of a second. And I have my 28 mil on. Good timing. Sun kind of came through and hit some of the grass back there, but might be a little far away to see. But it can't hurt. Well, I'm heading back to the car. It's getting a little warmer. It's about 7:15 in the morning, and it's like a flip switched temperature-wise. Plus, I got the sun on me, which doesn't help, but yeah, you can tell it's going to be a warm one. But I'm going to head back, grab some breakfast, and we'll see how active we are later today with the heat. Well, if you made it this far along, I sincerely appreciate it. I've had to break this video up into a couple of different parts. So please stay tuned for the next part and catch you again in the next one. Take care.